Do you ever feel like your brain is just so full of information? It's just so jam-packed with everything that's happening. This is happening, that's happening. Oh my God, did you see over here? Did you see over there? And then you go to draw and you grab your pen and you're like, you're like choking the life out of you. It's got to be perfect or else I'm going to die, right? Like this whole thing of overwhelm. Overwhelm is huge right now because there's just so much happening in the news and elsewhere, right? So this whole idea of overwhelm it's honestly killing your creativity. You probably know that though, right? Because when like we wake up and we look at our phones and you go, how am I supposed to go on with my day when everywhere I look, it's on fire, right? Well, this is why I do continuous line drawing. I do continuous line drawing as a way, it is my meditation. It is my way to deal with overwhelm. It is my way to detach from all the noise. And there's like so much noise in the world. It's just like insane, isn't it? I mean, it's totally insane. Oh, muy buenos dias, everyone. I'm going to have a little sip of my latte. I'm here in San Miguel de Allende with my dog. And I got a three-wheel trike that I'm borrowing for the morning and out on a ride with my dog and my pen. Okay, so there we go. So this is why, oh, delicious. I told them to make it hot, and they did. So this is why I do my continuous line. A lot of people kind of look at it as like it's just kind of silly and it just doesn't really make any sense. And who has time for like just to sit around and draw lines? I totally get that thinking because honestly, before the whole COVID days, I didn't do anything like drawing warm-ups or, I was like busy, go, 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 go. And, when the COVID thing hit, the pandemic days, it gave many of us time to just to pause and slow down because we had no other choice, right? And in that is when I learned and decided to do continuous line drawing, and it has changed the course of my life. So much so that I've designed a whole career around it, right? Because it is that powerful and it is that helpful and it is that beneficial to me as an artist, me as a person, and me as a small business owner. I'm really keeping an eye on my bike only because my bike was stolen last week and I'm still very traumatized from it all. Anyways, so I do the continuous line as a way to detach from the clutter, as a way to detach from the noise, as a way to detach from the fury I feel about so many things, right? I mean, who's not a little, well, there's some people who are not furious about it. Some people are really enjoying what's happening, right? Which is weird. But generally speaking, most people are a little like beside themselves over this, right? And so you got to find, you can like stay in the madness, stay in the chaos, stay in the noise, or you find ways to deal, right? You find ways to manage. And I personally choose continuous line drawing as a way to manage because it makes me feel better. It helps me, it grounds me. And it clears my thoughts, right? And I feel like whatever is going on right now, if first and foremost we can clear our mind and calm ourselves, we can then start to make better decisions, right? I mean, right? Maybe. I don't know. Jury's still out. Let me have a sip of my latte before it cools down. Yeah. So we are at the end of March, and so what we're going to be doing in April is, is continuous line people watching, right? I'm here at a cafe. There's not too many people to watch because I have my back to the action, right? But April is going to be all about people watching, right? And the things you see. And it's not like that the 100 people in a week contest that happens. It's more, and it's not even about drawing whole people. It's just about observing people and drawing what you see about that. Well, how is that different from just drawing people? Well, it isn't really. But if you just want to do like a hand and a cup and lips, you could just do that, right? You don't have to, it's not about drawing the whole person. Or maybe it's legs crossed, or maybe it's a dog sitting at your feet. Hi, doggy. Hi. There's Rosie. She ran here next to the bike. She's a runner. She's an athlete. Totally. She's a total athlete, and she does not like church bells. Watch them. Yeah. So, see, the church bells just kicked in. My lines just kicked in. The calm of doing the line. It's a very meditative thing. You got to find your medicine. You got to find your medicine. You got to find the thing that's going to help you get through whatever era we're in. And we may not even know what this era is until we're on the other side of it. And it could be like one of the worst eras of our life, or it can just be a great transition, right? It's hard to know. I mean, I think if anything, we're all just a little stunned at the pace in which things are coming undone. So it's like, was the whole idea of democracy, was that just something we wished for, something we hoped for? But the reality is, like, can just all be gone in a blink of an eye, right? And now everyone's worried about having their phones searched and being arrested in the United States because it's that country now, right? I mean, people are laughing at it. People are making fun of it. It's not funny, but it's funny, right? Like, it's not funny what's happening in the United States. It's actually quite scary. And because these people are, like, pretty serious about destroying it. And maybe it needs to be destroyed. All right, destroy the whole thing. But what does that mean for the people? I don't know. I don't know what it means for the people, right? And so this whole idea of, like, just the clutter, the overwhelm of it all, the overwhelm, like, my God, what do I do with all this? Like, my whole country is coming undone. Even the idea of, like, fireworks at the 4th of July is bad, and green grass in the front yard, that you never should have done that, right? I mean, Yankee Doodle Dandy, everything that we kind of were brought up thinking was normal and patriotic and a good thing is, like, we're finding, like, the curtain has been moved aside, and the truth is a light is being shown on everything, and it's all fake and coming undone and not sustainable, and destroying the earth and destroying our water, destroying our air, and destroying everything, right? Cars, people, religion, government. That's over on this side. You know, it's just, there's everywhere you look, things are kind of coming undone, right? So what do you do to deal with that overwhelm? What do you do with the tightness of, like, my God, the whole world is coming undone? What do? I don't really know, except I draw. By drawing, it drops you into the moment. It drops you into wherever you're at, the environment. I hear the sounds. I hear them running the water inside. I hear them grinding the beans. I hear someone sweeping the sidewalks. I can hear people chatting in the jardin. I can hear birds singing. And so through the act of drawing, I detach from the overwhelm, the chaos in my head, and I start to connect to my local community. And honestly, I think this is, like, one of our ways we're going to get through this is connect with your local community. I know everyone's saying it's very cliche, but really, honestly, it's just a way to get through this, right? Know your neighbor, take a walk, meet your other neighbors, support your local community, draw your local community, right? Know your neighbors. I know I have always long been someone who's never really known my neighbors because I'm by myself, and I just, oftentimes I just don't make the effort. And I think at this stage of the game, it's important to make the effort, right? Connect with people, drop into your community, be an artist, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be an artist. I don't even till the day I die, I'm just going to be an artist. And I don't know what the future holds, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And that means I'm going to draw to detach from the chaos, draw as a way to drop into my community, and draw as a way to strengthen my abilities as an artist, draw as someone who's observing a moment in time and can translate that to my sketchbook. And I think that's a super powerful thing. Everything's digital. Everything is online. I got people like harping at me because I do the ChatGPT, and I am discovering things on there, and I got people doing this at me. You should do this. You should do that. You shouldn't do this. Like any one person knows what the right thing to do is. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what the right thing to do is. So you got to quiet your mind so you can take care of yourself. Quiet your mind so you can take care of yourself. Peace out.